Okay. Good morning, everyone. So it is Thursday. I'm starting to feel like I could be in like a rock metal hair band when I see what my hair looks like on here in the morning, and I still brush it beforehand. Okay. Yeah. So morning meditation and wake up yoga. Same as we've been doing, we're going to start with a centering and breathing, and then come into some quiet meditation, and then from there move into some wake up yoga, just some movements to get the body ready for the day. So first thing, same as always, I'd like you to find a comfortable seated position, either sitting on the floor, a block, a cushion, a bolster, or even on a chair. You can lie down for meditation, but first thing in the morning, I do recommend that you try to do the seated version if you can. And same as always, with that, we are going to sit up tall. So we elongate the spine and we ground through the sits bones. Okay. And then once you find that nice, tall, seated position, we're going to take a few rolls of the shoulders. So we inhale and we roll them up. And we exhale them down and back. And one more. And just relax the shoulders down now. Relax the hands, either facing up for receiving energy or down for grounding energy. And then close your eyes. And take a few deep inhales through the nose, with exhales sighing or blowing the air out of the mouth. And just do that as many times as you need. Then at some point, just come back into the natural rhythm of your breath. And just notice your breath and what it can tell you about this moment in your body, in your life. And as always, just avoid judging anything that you find. Whatever you find is okay. Just is. And then start to take a few deeper breaths. So we just inhale through the nose and we take the breath down into the belly so that the belly rises with the inhale. And exhale out the nose and feel the belly roll back toward the spine. And just take a few of these diaphragmatic breaths. And then deepen the breath further. Inhale through the nose, fill up, belly, ribs, chest, expanding all the way up through the inhale. Exhale out the nose, chest, ribs, and belly contract. So we're coming into that Dirga breath. And then if you can, come into your Ujjayi, your ocean wave sounding breath, by constricting in the back of the throat as you breathe to create that audible wave sound. Okay. And then from here, I'm going to give you a few options for the meditation. So we're either going to follow the breath, and you can follow this pranayama, this deep breathing, or you can come back into your natural breath and follow that if you prefer. So following the breath, you probably know just already, we've been doing this for a few weeks now. If you didn't already know before, it's just exactly that. It's noticing the inhale and the exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then any thoughts that come in, you just gently acknowledge them and then let them float back out, just like clouds going overhead. And if you get dragged away by a cloud, a thought cloud, just gently bring yourself back to your breath when you notice. We've also been practicing this meditation with affirmations or mantras, which is particularly powerful given that it brings us, as we talked about yesterday, into that theta brainwave state. So our affirmations will have a greater impact on the subconscious mind when we're in a meditative state versus when we are just sort of in our conscious mind wandering around. So if there's an affirmation or a set of affirmations that you would like to repeat to yourself, then please, by all means, use that as the anchor for your meditation practice. Or if there's anything else that you like to do as well for meditation, feel free to do that. So again, either sitting up tall or lying down. And as usual, we are going to just use the timer function on Insight Timer for our meditation time this morning. So let's begin. Start to stretch out. Move around. Just do whatever would feel good to you. And then from here, just take the next minute to gradually bring yourself up to standing. So just take your time coming up and really stretch out along the way. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Just take your time, stretch out, be playful, be expressive, be creative as you take your time coming up. Sorry guys, there's like paint cans and all kinds of things still for the continued redecorating effort that is behind me. So, okay, that kind of works. It's a weird angle, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so once you come up to standing, bring your feet to a hip distance stance. And then you're going to inhale, lift the arms. And just exhale and release. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale down. And then inhale, lift. And then this time as you exhale, I want you to take your arms to a T and then swan dive and fold forward. Hang the head, hang the arms, come down into Uttanasana, just stretching from your heels all the way to the back of your neck. And just sigh it out. And inhale. Take the fingertips to your shins. Roll the shoulders back. Bring your chest parallel to the ground. And then exhale. Bend your knees. Curl down into a little ball. Inhale. Fingertips to the shins. Roll the shoulders back. Flat back, straight legs. Exhale. Bend the knees. Curl into a ball. And then from there, one more. Inhale, fingertips to the shins, flat back, straight legs. And exhale, round it down. And then inhale, start to ragdoll your body all the way up. Releasing your shoulders up and back. Let yourself sigh out if you'd like to sigh. Okay. And we're going to come into the breath of joy, which may feel silly for anyone that isn't familiar with this, but I think those of you who are here this morning probably are familiar with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a sniff. The arms come out front. We take a big sniff through the nose. And we take a second sniff to a T. And then we take a third sniff up to the sky. And then we exhale and we bend the knees and we ski jump down and we exhale, ha. Okay, so we do one more slow and then we pick it up. So we take a sniff, arms out front. Take a sniff, arms to a T. Third sniff up to the sky. And then exhale, ha, ski jumping down. And then we do this somewhat more quickly now. So we, ha, 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 ha. Keep it going, a few more. Ha. And then start to slow it down. And one more. And then inhale, reverse up to the sky. And exhale, just release your arms down. Take a moment just to sigh out. Okay. And then letting everything catch back up with you now, hopefully. Sometimes we can get a little lightheaded after that, particularly in the morning, because maybe you haven't had enough water yet today. So just always listen if you get a bit lightheaded. Okay. And of course, it seems obvious. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms. And then exhale, release your left arm down, bring it into your waist, press in and up under your ribs. Inhale, lift the right arm up. And then exhale, just start to tip it across, shifting out through the right hip. And I want you to really lift up and over with that left arm. Okay, and then inhale back up through center. And exhale, release over to the other side. So we press in and up under the ribs. Inhale, left arm up. And then exhale, tip it across. And again, really reach up and over. Okay. Inhale, take it all the way back up through center. And then from here, I want you to exhale. Take your arms to just that opening. So it's like you're receiving this morning. So we don't have the arms high up and we're not, I know you can't fully see what I'm doing. So it's not like roller coaster ride. Okay. It's sinking the shoulders down, opening the shoulders, opening the chest, receiving this particular moment. Okay. So we're coming into Tadasana, into mountain pose, and we ground through the feet and we just feel that foundation to the earth this morning. Just that, here we are. We take an inhale and then exhale, bend your knees, and I want you to come down into chair. So it's like you're just sending your bottom back, but you just don't onto a chair, but you just don't quite trust the person offering you the chair. Okay, and we inhale there. And exhale, we take the belly over the legs, we draw the arms back, and we go back into that ski jump. So say good morning to your quads. And then we inhale, and we either take it back to chair, or if the legs are tired, we take it all the way back up into mountain. So anyone that was in class last night, your legs might be tired. I think I just felt that a bit from the Wednesday night class. Okay, so we're going to, again, inhale. And then exhale, bend your knees, take it down through chair and into that ski jumping chair. And then again, either inhale back into chair or back into mountain. And we just take a few like this. And you can oscillate between the two. There's nothing wrong with that. Take a couple more. Okay, when next you come down into that ski jump, I want you to hold it. So we hold, 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 hold. And then maybe take the arms to a T. And then maybe take the arms all the way out in front of you into superhero. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then take the arms back. And again, reverse up to the sky. Exhale, take your arms all the way down. And just take a moment to, to sigh out there. Okay. Feet are at hip distance. And we zip up through the pelvis, zip up through the core, really finding the center of the body there. And the shoulders are back. We're just going to shift the weight a little bit, foot to foot, leg to leg. And then shift the weight into your left foot. Okay, so shifting onto that left side. Then you're going to use your left hand to counterbalance here. Or you can use a wall if at any point you'd like to use a wall. We're then going to bend that right leg and pick it up into the right hand. And swing that left arm up into the sky now. And if this is enough this morning, stay here. Otherwise, if you, I'm losing it, sorry guys. If you want to take it further, you're going to inhale here and then exhale, hinge forward from the hips, and you're going to send that left arm out like you want to shake somebody's hand with it, and you lift that right leg up and back behind you. Really sorry, so don't look at your screen because I'm a hot mess this morning. So just look at something where you can focus your gaze on the wall or the floor, something that doesn't move. And then inhale, start to bring it all the way back up through center. And you're just going to release that foot, release that arm back to hip distance. We take an inhale, we lift the arms. And we exhale. And one more. And just release the arms down. Roll the shoulders back. Okay. And again, feet at hip distance. We zip up through the pelvis, zip up through the core. We shift the weight a little bit, foot to foot, leg to leg. And shift the weight into your right foot this time. Use your right hand to counterbalance. Please feel free to use a wall if you'd like to use a wall. And then we pick up that back foot that left foot. We inhale and we lift the right arm up. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips, reach that right hand out like you want to shake somebody's hand, and then you lift that left foot up and back behind you. Stretching open the quad. Start to slowly tip it back up. Release that foot, release that arm. Deep breaths up to the sky. And one more. And then exhale, release the arms. Step up toward the top of your mat if you're not currently there. Okay. And then you're going to, again, of course, bring the feet to a hip distance stance. Okay. And then we're going to take an inhale and draw the hands up into a high namaste, into a prayer. And then you're going to exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Okay, I'm just trying to find the best angle for this. Okay, so I'm going to be potentially headless for a moment. Okay, no, okay. So we're going to take an inhale. And then exhale, I want you to bend your knees, send your bottom back again. So you're coming into a prayer chair. Okay, so you're down here into your prayer chair. Now, make sure the knees are pointing toward the second toes. So they love to sort of wobble in or out. Make sure they're pointing toward the second toes. And then we're going to take an inhale here in this prayer chair. Good morning, Nyla. Meow. And then exhale, take your left elbow, bring it to the outside of your right knee. And I want you to press against that elbow and just turn to look up past that shoulder. You're beautiful. And then inhale, lift that right arm up to the sky and wrap it around behind your back. So you're just turning and opening up there. Take that right hand back up and then over, bringing the palms together. And then we're going to come through center. Inhale, lift up through the arms. Oh, and then exhale, take the hands back down into prayer in front of the heart. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. And then take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. So we're going the other way. This time, I want you to shift the weight a little bit, foot to foot, leg to leg. I totally missed this on the other side because I was distracted by my cat. This is like the story of my life, distracted by the animals. Okay, so we're going to shift the weight into the left foot and then take a big step back with the right. So we come into that revolved lunge. I'm just checking how much time we have left. Okay, cool. So take another breath here. And then unwind, taking your fingertips down to the ground. Draw your back knee down. So that's the right knee in this instance, okay? So now we have the left knee in line with the ankle. Toe the right leg back as far as it will comfortably go. And I want you to press through that left foot. Pull up through your core. Swing your arms up into the sky. Draw your palms together. Inhale. Now it's really easy to sort of do this shooting back here. Keep that knee in line with the ankle, and we're going to inhale and lift up. Exhale, send the hips and the pelvis forward. Open the chest up to the sky. Reach the arms back. Inhale back up through center. And then exhale. Take your hands down to the inside of that left foot. So we have left foot, left hand, right hand. And again, right leg toes back as far as it will comfortably go. We take an inhale. And then exhale. Send the hips, send the pelvis forward. Roll the shoulders back. Okay, exhale, roll back, send your bottom back, take the left leg back, come into a child's pose. Side out. Take one more breath here. And start to lift the head, lift the heart. We're just going to have a play with transitioning up. So what I'd like you to do is you're going to curl your toes under behind you, and you're going to sit up, taking the hands into prayer. Okay, so you'll feel that fascia stretch through the feet as you do that, but we're not actually going to stay there. We're then going to move from that prayer up into the prayer chair, and then all the way back up into standing. Walk yourself forward. Bring your feet back to a hip distance stance. We take an inhale, we lift the arms. And we exhale. We bend the take the hands into prayer, bend the knees, take the elbows down, and we come back into that prayer chair. Take an inhale here. And then exhale. Again, this time left elbow to the right knee. Shift the weight into that right foot. And then you're going to take a big step back with that left foot. So you're coming into your revolved lunge. Okay, and then take it through center and drop your left knee down. Take your left leg as far back as it will comfortably go. And again, right knee is in line with the ankle. We're going to press through that foot. And we pull up through the core. Swing the arms up. Palms come together. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, send the hips and the pelvis forward. Open the chest up to the sky. Reach the arms back. And inhale, lift it back up. And exhale. As you come down, bring your hands to the inside of that right foot. So now we have left hand, right foot. Toe that leg back. Take an inhale. Exhale. Send the hips and the pelvis forward. Roll the shoulders back. So you come into that dragon, opening up through that left hip flexor. And then we take it back into your child's pose. Side out. Okay. And then gently just roll yourself all the way up to a seated position on your shins. If that's really uncomfortable for you, if that hurts your knees, then bring yourself to a cross-legged position. Okay. And just take an inhale, lift the arms. Draw the hands into prayer. And then exhale, take the hands down in front of the heart. And close your eyes if they're not yet closed. Sigh if you'd like to sigh. And then set an intention for your day ahead. And what energy would you like to meet this day? And just feel that vibration setting in your heart, in your palms, in your mind. And feel it acting like a spotlight, just guiding you through this day, or like a headlight. And gently bow, honoring your body, your light, your practice, and this earth. And thank you all so much for coming this morning. So I'm really sorry because I know this affects one of you. I am going to start from 8:15 next week. I need to do that for my own health, I think, because I am losing a bit too much sleep doing these morning classes, and it's having this, and for 3 weeks, it's just been having this massive knock-on effect into my life. And I am a big proponent of getting enough sleep, and I can't really get to bed earlier because after my evening yoga classes, I come home and I have a late dinner with my partner, and then we go to bed. So I'm really sorry to anyone that affects. So from next week, I'm going to trial these as 8:15 to 9 a.m. UK time, because I'm really feeling it. I feel tired all the time, or I go back to bed and then I lose quite a few hours from my morning. Either my body or my work seems to be suffering. Again, I'm really sorry to anyone that affects. But of course, you can catch the replay the next day if you want to do that, or or you can do the previous ones, or you can do your own practice in the morning. So again, apologies for anyone that negatively impacts. I'm sure hopefully at least one of you is like, woohoo, extra sleep. I don't know. That's all. So anyway, thank you guys for coming, and there is online yoga tonight at 7. So feel free to book that through my website if you want to join, and see you hopefully soon. Okay, have a good day and a good weekend.